The Dominican Republic has made itself a regional leader ready and willing to take on hard challenges. That's why I'm here today. That's why we decided to come here first, because we recognize the leadership of your president and this country. And of course, that includes as well standing up to predatory practices from other nations and leading international coalitions to improve security in Haiti, which is also something we discussed. The Dominican Republic has stepped up. And so we look to the Dominican Republic to continue to lead in the fight against narco-terrorists, which the president laid out so clearly and so well.
Something unusual is happening in the Dominican Republic right now. The top U.S. official that's leading America's major anti-drug and regional security push just landed in Santo Domingo for a high-level meeting with President Luis Abinader. But here's the question that a lot of Dominicans are asking right now. Is this really about drugs, or is something bigger happening beneath the surface, involving U.S. interests, regional power, and even Venezuela? Today I'm breaking down the full picture for you, and I'm going to map out 3 possible scenarios for the future of the Dominican Republic after this visit. Now officially, Pete Hegseth visited the Dominican Republic to strengthen cooperation in the fight against drug trafficking, something that the Dominican Republic has become a critical hub for, but not intentionally. It's because of its geographic location between South America and the United States. The Dominican Republic agreed to temporarily allow U.S. access to 2 important facilities, San Ysidro Air Force Base and then Las Americas International Airport. These 2 locations will be used for refueling, intelligence sharing, and fast response operations against narcotics networks moving through the Caribbean. But as always, official stories only tell half of what the truth actually is. To understand the deeper meaning of this visit, you have to understand the timing. Right now, the United States is increasing pressure on Venezuela, a country that's accused of supporting drug-linked networks known as the Cartel of the Suns. Meanwhile, the Caribbean has become strategically important. So when the Dominican Republic allows the U.S. military operations inside its territory, even temporarily, it sends a message that the Dominican Republic is aligning itself firmly with the United States. This gives the Dominican Republic new leverage, but it also creates new risks. In the first scenario, the Dominican Republic becomes one of the United States' strongest partners in the Caribbean. This brings better intelligence, just to stop drug shipments, more equipment and training for Dominican security forces, stronger borders, especially with the crisis in Haiti, and international recognition as a regional leader. The Dominican Republic can receive new investments, more military aid, and even stronger economic partnerships. If this path continues, the Dominican Republic becomes one of the most strategically valuable countries in the entire Caribbean. Now in scenario 2, the Dominican Republic is pulled deeper into U.S. geopolitical strategy, especially concerning Venezuela. Some analysts believe the U.S. wants to create a security ring around Venezuela. Cuba, Nicaragua, and now potentially Guyana are all involved in different ways. The Dominican Republic agreeing to U.S. access could be interpreted by Venezuela as the Dominican Republic choosing sides. This could lead to diplomatic pressure from Venezuela, tension in Caribbean relations, and the Dominican Republic becoming a frontline location for the United States influence. And yes, Venezuela still claims the Dominican Republic owes millions of dollars from past oil deals under the old Petrocaribe program. This new alignment weakens Venezuela's leverage, and they won't be happy about that. Now in scenario 3, the risk isn't even international, it's internal. Even though the U.S. presence is temporary, some Dominicans worry about sovereignty. They fear that the U.S. is gaining too much influence in the country, that the Dominican Republic territory is becoming part of the United States operations. It's a repeat of past interventions in the Caribbean nations. If criticism grows, it could hurt the government politically. Dominicans are proud of their independence, and any sign of foreign control can create pushback. So what does this all mean? Pete Hegseth's visit to the Dominican Republic wasn't random, it wasn't small, and it definitely wasn't only about drugs. This visit marks the start of a new chapter where the Dominican Republic becomes a key strategic partner for the United States in the Caribbean, with benefits, risks, and major regional consequences. Is this the beginning of greater security for the Dominican Republic, or is the country being pulled into a wider geopolitical game? The next few months are going to reveal the answer, and the world is watching this. If you like these kind of videos that kind of go into detail about the geopolitical situation involving Dominican Republic and the United States and other parts of the world, go ahead and hit subscribe, leave a like, and I'll be sure to do more videos just like this. Till then, see you next time.
Out with 2,000 Marines in full combat load, all taking place, of course, just here off the coast of Venezuela. And don't forget, we have B-52 bombers from Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana. We have fifth-generation F-35 fighter jets in Roosevelt Roads, Puerto Rico over here. That's an old Navy base that has been shuttered for many years now.